realtor Brian Vascassenno is joining me now live. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
18 years of experience and then some. Let's talk about how optimistic you are looking at the Phoenix real estate market moving into the new year.
Yeah, sure. So I'm very optimistic about it. 18 years, I've seen a lot of ups and downs and sideways in the real estate market, but I think overall in 2025, there's a lot of optimism. And a lot of that is driven by lower interest rates. So I think a lot of the things we're going to talk about today are, speculation by experts. But one thing I know for sure is there's pent-up demand for real estate.
Okay, so the demand is good and robust. What about some key insights looking again into 2025, starting with how the Valley housing market is kind of ranking at this point, each pocket of the Valley?
Yeah, absolutely. So Phoenix has always been unique in that we're a very transient city. We're bringing a lot of people because of our climate that are maybe tired of the cold. There's a lot of new businesses and infrastructure that are coming here as well, and that ultimately creates jobs. So I think that is going to help bolster the market.
And even we saw, I think it was somewhere in the East Valley, and refresh my memory, that's one of the most popular. It's in the top 10 of growth. I think it's Chandler, Gilbert Mesa.
Yeah, Gilbert Mesa, Maricopa City.
Oh.
It's just exploded over there.
Okay.
Same thing with the West Valley.
Which is so wonderful. I know we're doing a lot of coverage in the West Valley. We're continuing to see those small businesses start to surface, and it's great to see them kind of expand outside of the Phoenix metro area. Yeah. You talked a little bit about demand. What does the inventory look like for someone who maybe is in the market going into the new year?
Yeah, so actually inventory is still historically low. And but what we're, with all the growth that we're having and us having low inventory of housing, I think this is going to create a potentially competitive market for buyers too. But it could be an opportunity for sellers to jump in the market, list their home for sale with that as well.
Okay, and what about preparing? It's one thing to say, we want to buy something new in the new year, but how do you really prepare and then execute that process?
Absolutely, a team of great people. So get yourself a great mortgage lender and a real estate professional that can get you a roadmap to where they can help you with that journey of home ownership.
Do you think, buyers and people interested in real estate are maybe biting off more than they can chew when we're in this circumstance where interest rates are still kind of high and things are still a little bit more pricey?
Yeah, most definitely. I think, it's an affordability challenge right now. So I think once rates do start to trend downward a bit, that's going to help buyers get in more of a comfortable monthly payment.
How do you go about deciding on a real estate agent? I know you might be a little biased, sure, but I mean, it's easy to get on in Google, but then how do you narrow down who you want to be taking you in and out of 4, 5, and 6 properties during a day?
Sure. This is an emotional process, and I always tell fellow realtors we're in the relationship business. So find somebody that maybe has your same type of personalities, that has your best interest at heart to help you navigate that process of buying a home, because it's a very big deal. It's the single largest purchase you'll ever make in your life.
No kidding. So. It is a scary thing to do. Is there anything else that you want to add about current trends or trends we're going to see just right off the bat?
No, I'm very optimistic about it. I always encourage buyers, the sooner you can prepare, the better. So again, team up with a trusted mortgage lender, real estate professional, and I'm optimistic about 2025.
I love it, Brian. Thank you so much for being in here. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year
to you as well. We appreciate you coming in.